What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew,
And my name is Jonathan.
and welcome to the Pick and Roll Show, the number one basketball podcast in the state of Kentucky.
Yep. We're here to give you our weekly update. We're sorry we didn't post a video last week. We did film one. We had one ready. But then there were some email difficulties and stuff and I don't know, just emails shutting down. And so we couldn't, all the files were lost. So we're sorry. We're just going to do this weekly episode and hopefully you can forgive us for that.
Yeah, we'll probably just cover some things from the last one.
Yep. We'll just get right into it though.
Yep. All right, so first up, we got Cameron Johnson of the Suns. He's going to be out for a few months, actually. He's getting surgery on his meniscus, like an ankle injury. I don't know.
Yeah. It's definitely not good. A few months of starter like that, you're definitely going to need him back, and we'll see how much it affects him.
Exactly. That's not the only Suns news we have in this episode, so.
Yeah, actually, we got something that's even more important than that. Something more ridiculous than that, actually.
We'll get to there in a bit.
Yeah.
All right, you got this next one.
All right. Well, actually, wait, real quick. Let's see. So far, I want to read out some of his stats though for Cam Johnson. 13 points a game, which is good for 17th place. So I mean, that's good. 3.4 rebounds and 1.8 assists for a big guy. That's just 2 assists per game. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So that he's definitely a good player to have on the team, and with the Suns looking like that, they're gonna need. I mean, they look good 7-3, but we'll see how much it affects them later on.
And he's their young core right there, so you hate to see bad things happen to him.
Yeah, too many young players are just ruined by injuries. But next up, we got Pacers Chris Duarte out for 5 to 6 weeks with a bad ankle injury.
This is probably going to be a hard blow to the Pacers. They really have to use anyone right now. You go.
So they're 5-5. So I mean, they're very average. They're always an average team though. Right now, let's see what Duarte's putting up there with his stats. I believe he has 8.9 points, 9 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Very average. That's not really. I don't think they'll lose too much with that. I think they're gonna be okay.
But it's the Pacers, so you never know.
But this next guy is gonna hurt. James Harden's gonna be out for 3 weeks with a right foot tendon sprain.
Dang.
I don't know. He's like kind of looked like himself sometimes.
Yeah.
So
You hate to see it.
yeah, you really don't want to see that happening to one of your top players.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd almost make a case that James Harden's the best offensive player on their team. I don't think that's
Definitely.
causing a lot of debate.
I mean, we've seen him throughout this season. I would say be better than Joel on both offense and defense. I would say
They're the 76ers are the 10th seed right now. That's not good for them. They should be. I would expect them to be in the top 5 at least.
Yeah. I mean, these are the same guys who got in the playoffs last year.
So we'll see how that ends up affecting them. They have a very good backup though with Tyrese Maxey. He'll be there. He'll step up, but he's not. It's not James Harden though.
Yeah. For 3 weeks too.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So next up, we got some trades, extensions, and overall player news. You can take this one, John.
All right, Miles Bridges is back on the Charlotte roster. I think that's good. I think that's good for them, really.
Yep.
Good. It's another forward to have on the team. They can help out Gordon Hayward, pick up the slack where there is some. The Hornets are 3-8. Wow, that is a struggle.
Yeah. Opinions on the guy's side. Last year, he was one of the best players on the roster, so I know it's great. It's probably going to be great for them to have him back.
Yeah, I think it's going to help him out a lot. Next, we have, this is one from last week, but we got to talk about it anyways.
Yeah.
Kyrie suspended.
Ooh.
Well,
This one's a bit controversial.
You want to talk about this one now, or we could wait till the news section to talk about it?
Let's just wait because we already brought it up.
For now, we'll just say it's supposed to hurt the team, but we'll talk about that more later on. We have more to say there.
All right. Another piece of Suns news right here. Jay Crowder is for some reason not playing.
Talk about a bad attitude.
Yeah, I know over the offseason, the reason he wanted a trade is because Cam Johnson started over him. But now that he's injured, he has no reason not to play. So it's really odd.
Yeah. It's definitely not. You should always put your team before singular players, before just yourself.
Yeah.
And I get that's tough because you're getting paid to be the best player. It looks better it looks better if your team wins the championship, and or like gets farther on. And I think that's how they thought Cam Johnson was a better player to start. And Jay Crowder is he's a good veteran, but you need to be better than that. You need to be able to step down sometimes as the older guy.
It's just really petty.
Yeah, it does not look good on him.
Yeah.
Before we move on though, let's see how's he doing.
Who? Cam Johnson.
Yes, Cam Johnson. Let's see. Before he got hurt, he had 13 points a game, 3.4 rebounds. Yeah, we talked about him recently. We talked about him already. He's a good player.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, can you look up Jay Crowder's stats? I want to see how much he was.
Yeah. Phoenix, right? Let's see. I'm sorry, we're trying to find. ESPN is not the best in terms of looking for stats. Their Crowder's not on here.
Oh, that makes sense because he hasn't been playing.
Yeah, they're not gonna put stats on there for a guy that hasn't played.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, next we got
player standouts. We got you can do this first too. I'll do the second too.
All right, we got Paul George and KD as players of the week. I think that's very appropriate. KD has really stepped it up where the Nets have had their two other stars, of course, just
yeah, not shine as well.
Yeah, I think Ben Simmons is one of those guys nowadays. It's like, I don't really want to play. He has no motivation. Mm-hmm. Kyrie doing stupid stuff like what we saw recently.
Yeah,
and we'll talk about later on. But KD's going out there. He's still putting up good games. They may not be very good in terms of record, but he is definitely still shining. I'd say he'll be a top 10 MVP candidate easily, maybe even higher than that. Probably higher than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say my Stephen A. Smith take right here. I think he's top 2 in the MVP race. Obviously, Giannis is my go-to pick, but I could very well see KD picking up the slack and becoming MVP.
That's good. I don't know. I think Luka's looked really good this year though too. So
That's true.
I guess we'll see where that comes down to. Once it gets farther on in the season, we can kind of give our true takes.
Yeah.
And then also Paul George though, can't forget that guy. Clippers are looking not so great right now for the Clippers like they thought they would be. But Paul George is still going out there and putting on a show like he always does. So that's good to see.
I mean, PG's always been like the guy to get things done through OKC, Pacers, and even Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like last year when it was just him, he still looked like a good player. Like he just came back right away and just was playing like himself. I think that's great. Mm-hmm. Paul George is averaging 25 points a game. That's really good.
Nice. All right, and we got the player of the weeks from last week. I'm gonna go over here. We got from the East. We got Giannis, which I think is more than fitting.
Yeah, that seems like normal to me.
As I said, he's my top pick for MVP this year. And from the West, we got SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Also fitting.
Yeah.
I think for a team like the Thunder, it's good to have one of those guys that can consistently go out there and put up weeks like that. So that's awesome.
Loved him on Kentucky, and I love what he's doing on the OKC.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be. He's going to be a future. I don't know about MVP, but he's always going to be in. I think once you get in like his year 30s and stuff, he could be a candidate very easily. 30s. Like when he becomes 30s and stuff. Yeah.
Just a great young player.
Yes, I do want to look at how's he doing this year. He's got 30.8 points. Dang. Darn, it's 5.8 assists, 2.1 steals, and 1.4 blocks. And anything other than rebounds, he's leading the category for points, assists, steals, and blocks.
Nice.
Darn, that is great. That is really good.
Yep.
If he keeps playing like that, they've got a true MVP candidate at least. Now their team needs to step it up for him to be an MVP. But
yeah, that's true.
That's good though. Good for him.
So.
Okay, here we go. Here we're gonna get to the Kyrie news now. So, recently he was suspended for anti-Semitic remarks, or not remarks either. Just promoting a movie.
Yeah, promoting a pretty hateful movie.
I think it was called "Wake Up Black America" or something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Definitely a. Well, you got something to say? You want to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially when you're as big of a star as Kyrie, you really gotta watch what you're saying. I mean, it really comes with the territory that you gotta just learn when to keep your mouth shut about these things.
Yes, like I mean, people don't want a guy that's like a cancer in the locker room, I guess you'd say. You don't want a guy like that. You don't want a guy that's gonna bring bad publicity on your team. Even if he is a great player, it just sometimes isn't worth the chemistry. So, and for him being suspended games, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised with the NBA how strict they've been recently, that it wasn't more than that it wasn't worse. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, especially you saw him be suspended for home games last year. It's just
Yeah, he's never. I don't know unless he can learn to just kind of like, and it would keep your belief. He can have whatever beliefs he wants. I think it's great. Like he can believe just believe whatever you want or whatever. I don't care.
of course.
But keep it to yourself sometimes if you're gonna lose your job over this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or just don't make a huge deal out of your belief. That's maybe even more important.
For real.
Wow.
All right, so that aside, we got another piece of news right here, or not really news, more like a just general update. The Golden State Warriors this year, they've been very bad. I think they're like bottom 4 in the league.
Yes, they're the number 12 seed in the West with 4-7. I don't even know what to say because they were the champions last year.
Like, there's no excuses. This is the same roster. I don't know what went wrong.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Curry's got 32.6 points. Curry's also leading the team with rebounds, 7 rebounds, and assists with 7 assists. And then Andrew Wiggins looks good too. Jordan Poole looks okay. Thompson looks okay. Draymond, let's see. How's Draymond doing? Overall, he looks okay too. He looks like Draymond. Like, I don't really know what's going on right now. That with a team like that and all the stats look okay, something just is like, I don't know.
From the few Golden State Warriors games I've seen this year, I can tell you this: their defense is it's just nowhere. Like, it's not even present.
Well, Golden State's defense is never the best, but their offense always picks up the slack, and I guess it's not as good as it has been in year past. They're a fast team. They need to play fast. That's how they won last year. They were fast. All those young guys. So that's my little info is you need to be if they're gonna be fast. That's how they're gonna win. Playing fast passes, fast picks, all that.
Yeah, like when your point guard is the one leading the team in rebounds, you know something's up.
Yeah. James Wiseman needs to step it up and become a solid starting center. That's what they really need from him. And they're playing small ball. There's a small ball lineup too. And while you can do that in the NBA and play just fine, maybe teams are starting to learn from their tricks. It's not starting to work as well anymore.
Like, you've got to learn when to switch it up.
Yeah. All right. So now the Jazz are the number 1 team in the West.
The opposite side of the coin right here.
I believe at some point we said that they would be one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
And now they're one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah. For now, though. I mean, obviously.
But at this point, though, their start has said a whole lot. The fact that they're like in contention right now kind of surprises me, even though we just started. Like, they look good. Let's see how they're doing. And they don't. Let's keep in mind that they don't have
Donovan Mitchell or
Rudy Gobert. Yeah, Lauri Markkanen looks really good this season.
He stepped it up.
Yeah, let's see. Mike Conley averaging 12 points a game, but 7.5 assists.
What about Rudy Gay? Has he played?
Yes, he has. He's averaging 4.6 points a game, 3.3 rebounds and 1 assist.
Dang.
No one's stepping out. Jordan Clarkson looks good. But no one is just crazy. They're just an overall team.
Yeah.
Which is working for them if they keep it up. Lauri Markkanen could be an all-star this year, which I can't believe I'm ever saying, but
I feel like he definitely has the
potential.
Yeah, the potential.
That's good for them though. They can keep that up. That's not a team I'd say is going to win the championship yet, but one more big star, one more player to really get that team together, and they have a chance. They have a chance.
And hey, I was actually thinking of this. He might actually win the most improved player award because I know last year he wasn't anything too special.
That's very possible. We could see. And Jordan Clarkson's got to step it up now as a starter.
Yeah.
It's a new position for him. All right. now for the last segment of today's episode, we're gonna do the ESPN Top 100. We've heard it's kind of a little wonky apparently, so we wanna review it, see what what their ideas are.
Yep. We've actually done this like 2 other times, but those episodes have been cut.
Yeah. Sorry, we're trying to find this. All right,
yeah,
here we go. Let's see.
All right, so number 100, we got Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Let's see where was he last? Where was he last year?
67.
That's a huge drop.
I don't know why he was up that high. I mean, it's Bogdan.
I don't know why he dropped that low. Like how did you drop that much? Okay. In 27 starts, he averaged 12.5 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 2.7 assists in 30 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I think he's going to be so much worse. Especially considering some of the guys that we know are further in the list, but that's besides the point.
Let's
just move on.
Yep, you got this one.
Number 99, Grant Williams. I don't know.
I've seen him play on the Celtics. I
think he looks good.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
The Celtics, overall, they're 7-3. They're third in the East, even though a lot of the teams are like around that. But still, I want to see how he's doing right now. Let's see what's going on with him. Grant Williams is averaging 8.6 points a game and 4.4 assists, or 4.4 rebounds and 1.6 assists. So I think this could be fair, especially since that was his first season last year, and players sometimes drop a little bit. But I don't know. I think so, maybe a little low.
Almost 50% from the 3 is pretty good too.
Yeah, it's really good.
So yeah. All right, number 98, we got Mitchell Robinson. All right, he was number 93 last year, and
So I don't know. That seems low to me.
Yeah.
He's a good center to have. He's tall. He can block. He can rebound. He can get the shots down low. So it seems like it's gonna be a little low, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, one of my takes on this guy.
Oh my goodness.
I really do think he might be. He has the potential to be top 5 Nick of all time right here.
Bruh.
Come on, what is there besides like Dr. J? No.
Oh yeah.
Patrick Ewing, not Dr. J. Like
Walt Frazier, Willis Reed.
Walt Frazier, yeah, but Willis Reed.
Yes, Willis Reed.
He might be 5.
Oh my goodness. Right.
I said potential.
Latrell Sprewell. We got some.
Oh, Montrezl Harrell. Carmelo. Carmelo is up there.
That's 5 guys right there that are better than freaking Mitchell Robinson.
Who says Freewell was on there?
I didn't say Sprewell was on there. You didn't know that? Oh my goodness.
I meant like he's not top 5.
But he's better than Mitchell Robinson.
Whatever.
All right, number 97, Kevin Love.
What was he last year?
I think he was ranked last year. Yeah, good for him for being on the list this year, and the Cavs looking as good as they are now.
Mm-hmm.
You need, a good veteran like that with all that young star talent. That's great. He's a leader.
Yep, that's a championship run team right there.
They're definitely gonna give it a shot. They're gonna be. I'd say at least the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah. Who knows? They might be a repeat of 2016.
I guess we'll see. Maybe they'll shove it in LeBron's face. It'd be funny. Well, it's not gonna happen, but it'd be funny if the Lakers played the Cavaliers at some point. We know who would win though, because the Lakers look terrible.
Suck.
All right.
All right, number 96.
Seth Curry.
Who was he last year? Number 88?
That's far down, and I still think this is also low.
Well, he also joined the worst team.
Don't say that, Andrew. Mr. You used to cheer for him. I don't want to hear anything.
He was pretty goated on the Mavericks, though.
And I think we'll see how he's doing so far this season. I don't know.
I haven't seen him play like that
at
much.
All.
Yeah.
The Nets overall look not great, but they're looking better for some reason after they lost Ben Simmons and Kyrie, which is really weird. Let's see. We have Seth Curry with, goodness, 1.3 points.
Well, yeah, he's also been injured, but 1.3 points.
Come on, man. How do you do that?
Like, that's not even a 2-pointer.
Yeah, you're getting 1 free throw a game. Maybe that was right. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe that was right.
Yeah, I told you.
No, don't say that. Number 95, Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray.
Sacramento Kings. All right.
Hey, to be on the top 100 as a rookie, I mean, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, I mean, you're good. You have potential.
Yeah.
And he does have potential. Well, I want to see. So he's a power forward, a position that is lacking in today's game.
Yeah.
Even though in recent years it would have been considered a very loaded position, but nowadays there's no one good there.
What's he looking like?
Let's see. How is Keegan Murray doing?
Keegan Murray.
If these things. Okay, there we go. Okay. 12.9, 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.8 steals, basically a steal, and a block.
Nice. That's
That's
solid.
good. Yeah, for a rookie, that's good.
Like him, Fox, and Sabonis, they might be a little scary in the future.
They're a young team. Well, I don't know. I feel like I've seen De'Aaron Fox so much. I don't even know if he's even young at this point.
Yeah, like he's been in the league for as long as I
can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. He's not even old. I don't think. I feel like he's been in the league for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Or
yeah, I could just be remembering him from college.
Yeah, that could be true. All right, Brandon Clark, number 94.
Yep.
He looked good last year for a Memphis team. He wasn't right. He's on the board finally. A Memphis team that looked very dangerous last year.
A 41-inch vertical.
That's
pretty great.
That's insane. That's like
for a power forward too. Like
yeah, I know some kids that are as tall as that at this point. So I don't even. Oh man.
Yeah, how's he looking like though?
Let's see. What's Brandon Clark doing this year? I want to say, how are the Grizzlies overall is the thing. The Grizzlies, they are 7-4. They're so good for 6 seeds, so not bad. For a team that only has like one All-Star, that's pretty good. Ja Morant is leading the team in points, which makes sense. Brandon Clark's got 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and an assist.
I have
almost a block, so pretty good.
I have a crazy take for Ja, but I might leave that for another episode.
Okay, all right. You know what? That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear that. Next one is a little crazy to me that he's this low.
Number 93, D'Lo, off the Minnesota T-Wolves. Last year he was 63. I don't know what he did to drop that low.
Maybe it's just because how good the team, everything around him is now. They got 4 potential All-Stars. Well, 3 potential All-Stars and 1 player that's good. That being D'Angelo Russell.
Bro, you know my thoughts about D'Lo.
Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, whatever they call him, and Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns.
Rudy Gobert this season though? He's averaged like 3 points?
Well, okay, but Gobert isn't a point. He's not a guy that gets points. He is a rebound and just blocker. He is so good at blocking.
We'll check his rebounds then.
All right, we'll see. All right, they're 5 and 6.
I told you, bro.
Okay. Well, wait. You didn't tell me anything. I thought they were gonna. You said they. So Cat is leading the team. Rudy Gobert is 14 rebounds a game.
That's
14 rebounds a game at 1.6 blocks a game.
That's abysmal for him.
That is not abysmal.
Like
that's
for
good.
Rudy Gobert, I think like at least 20.
14 rebounds is great for anyone.
I mean, D'Lo is probably he's who I think is the best player on the team. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but
let's see where's Rudy's. Gobert, 12.6 points, Andrew. 12.6.
So bad.
That's great. Well, good for a guy like that. 14 rebounds, 0.6 steals, and 1.6 blocks.
So you're telling me he's averaging a double-double, not a triple-double?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just.
Oh my goodness! All right,
you
just don't admit it. But back to what we were talking about though. D. Russ is good.
Very good.
Probably a little too low.
Top 10 nets of all time, baby.
Oh my! Don't even give me that. Number 92, Christian Wood. All right.
Number 60 last year.
That's a drop. All right. That's the biggest drop we've seen so far today.
Like I feel like he's better on the Mavericks. I don't know if that's a good take or not, but
I mean, we'll let the stats do the talking. Let's see what's going on with
Him and Luca looking like Shaq and Kobe out here.
Oh, maybe like a freaking Goodwill
Yeah,
Shaq and Kobe, but well,
Walmart
it's
brand.
better than no Shaq or Kobe at
Yeah,
all.
I guess that's true.
They're number 5. They're 5th seed right now, so
Not bad.
that's good. The Mavericks are always like the 5th seed, though, I feel like.
Yeah, facts.
Luka's averaging 36 points a game.
30. That is pretty crazy.
It's insane.
I think that's the most. That might be the most points average in the league right now.
Oh no, it is definitely the most points in the league right now.
I know Jaw had that almost 50-point game though.
Let's see. All right. Who are we looking?
Christian Wood.
Christian Wood.
Come on.
15.6 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, and an assist. So pretty good.
All right, so a tiny bit of a drop. But
A drop, but
he's
still a good player though.
He's also not starting, so
Yeah.
you gotta keep that in mind.
Number 91, Anthony Simmons.
And
Or Anthony
Anthony
Simmons. It looks like Anthony.
Simons.
It's Simmons. All right, whatever.
Number didn't rank last year, obviously.
Yeah, he was. Man, whenever Dame missed last year, who was already looking pretty rusty and not very good last season, this man stepped it up. He looked great, and now with Lillard back, I think they're gonna like a dynamic duo.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I think it's. I don't know what's like a good 2-guard tandem. Like I guess you could say Thompson's not really a guard. He's kind of a guard.
Yeah.
Thompson and Curry. That's what it could be like, really. Now that he's gonna step up into the place of CJ McCollum.
I'm thinking though, what is a good one? Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas.
That makes sense. Yeah, I could see that. Even okay, yeah, I guess Dame
Yeah.
Dame is definitely.
Joe Dumars.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas.
What?
Don't give me that. IT. All right, number 90, Buddy Hield.
All right, no.
I can't believe he's still this high on the list nowadays.
I mean, he was 51 last year.
Goodness, this man must have really been terrible last year.
Like, who's making these lists?
I don't know, but all right, 3-point shooting, 36.2 from the 3 is pretty darn awful for a guy like Hield. So it makes sense why he's so low.
Best name in the NBA though.
What, Buddy Hield?
Yeah.
Buddy the Elf? Is that what it's like?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, it's his shooting. If his shooting looks worse, that's Buddy Hield. You have to be a good shooter for him. That's all I can do. So
39% for 4 consecutive seasons.
that's
dog water.
yeah. I hope he can step it up, but 91 it doesn't look like they're thinking he's going to be very good this season, especially with all the other guys that are going to be higher. So
You're bad, kid.
you're trash.
89.
Mike Conley
Bruh.
should be higher.
Nah, it should be lower.
No, higher.
If he was on the Grizzlies.
He was 48 last year. That's like
Yeah,
that's a huge drop.
He was better than the Grizzlies, fool.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
No. This man is just a playmaker and a half though. So I think he should be higher.
Bro's 35.
I'm just trying to think. I feel like these are the guys that I would consider being like the 70s and 60s area. Who are going to be in the 50s? Who are going to be higher on this list? Like, I don't even know who they're going to put, fill in at this point.
Kevon Durant.
Well, yeah, I'm saying not in the top 10. We already know who the top 10 and 20 are going to be.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for, the ones, with, the 40s and 50s, who are they going to be at this point?
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
What?
All right. Whatever. We'll just move on.
Whatever.
Number 88, Joseph Nurkic.
That's also his overall on 2K. Fun facts.
Is it? What? No, it is not.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not an 88.
Whatever, man.
Oh, whatever. All right.
Yeah.
All right, number 74 last year. That's a drop, but not as big as some of the ones we've seen.
He's also been injured, so it makes sense.
Yeah, if you're an injury prone guy, it's kind of tough. Still, Nurkic has not played in more than 70 games since 2018. That's not very good. If you can't play one full season for 4 seasons straight, whatever, that means you're injury prone.
He needs to go to the Pistons.
I guess so, yeah.
W take.
All right.
87. Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon.
He's always a solid player, but he's on the Celtics now, so I mean,
I don't know.
being on the Celtics, it's like with all the other players on the team, you kind of have to take a step down. You have to humble yourself.
Yeah, sit down.
All right, so he's number 65 last year.
Again, I don't know who's making these lists. He should not have dropped that far down. He should be in the 80s. Oh wait, not.
He's in the 80s.
In the 70s at least. I mean.
Brogdon was like, wasn't he an all-star at some point though?
Yeah, I think
Man.
like 3 times.
Yeah, he was kind of like that guy. Whenever they had Victor Oladipo, he was like they were and Domantas Sabonis. They were like a weirdly good team together. So
That was, I love that team.
that was the classic.
Fun.
It was the Pacers have always kind of put in a good team even if they have no one. They somehow make good players.
Yeah.
All right, number 86. We got Kristaps Porzingis.
Unicorn right here.
Awesome name, by the way.
Oh dang, 50 last year.
That's a huge drop. All right, I think.
I kind of get it though.
But okay, that just seems. He averaged 22.1 points a game after he joined the Wizards,
Yeah, but early 2021 he had Luka.
but now he's gonna have Bradley Beal though, which isn't good, as good, but that's still though. That's I gotta see how he's doing. So I gotta see how this man's doing because that just seems like that seems kind of like a disrespect.
I saw one of the Wizards games. He was not good whatsoever, man.
I mean, he's never been like. I think he was definitely the best on the Knicks, but
Knickerbockers.
Knickerbockers.
That's what.
I know what that's what their full name is, but I just never hear anyone say Knickerbockers. All right.
What's the numbers, bro?
Okay, well, Bradley Beal's leading the team in points, but Kristaps, 19.2 points, 8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1.3 blocks. That's good.
Yo,
That's great. I don't know what the problem is with this.
come on, Pelton. Why are you putting them this low?
Yeah, exactly.
He's the one, bruh.
Pelton will do.
Come on, Pelton.
All right, last guy, number 85, Jordan Clarkson.
We mentioned this guy earlier.
This guy looks good this season because he's got to step it up.
Oh, he's the first player who rose. He was 90 last year.
Thank goodness they finally are doing something right. Given these, well, no, never mind. Kevin Love rose too.
All right, Mac Mahon. We have to thank him for all of this.
Mac Mahon. I think it's. I don't even know how to say it. That looks like that's a weirder name. That's weirder than Antetokounmpo at this point. Mac Mahon. Okay.
He's a very solid player overall.
6th man of the year if there's other players ahead of him, but since he's now stepping it up, he's looking good. Him and Lauri Markkanen might be a dangerous duo.
Duo right there.
Yeah. I guess we'll see how the season goes though. We can determine if he was really that low.
Yeah, true.
All right. That's going to be all for today. Yeah. We're sorry for not getting the video out to you last week. It was our bad. My bad, I should say. My Gmail account broke down and stuff.
Yeah, but as always, we'll have another video for you all next week.
Could you, if you'd be so kind, could you really use a subscribe and a like, maybe comment for us? We always read them. We see what you're all saying about us. Give us some of your ideas and stuff. What we can do better. What we're doing good at.
And if you don't like it, make sure to give us a.
Don't give us anything.
A suggestion, maybe.
Yeah, suggestion. But if you really dislike it,
a report and a dislike.
Yeah. But you know what? If you keep clicking on our videos and disliking, that's okay.
We understand.
We understand. But we're getting better at this. We're gonna try and improve.
Yep.
All right. That's gonna be all for today, guys.
We'll see you all next week.
Yep. See ya.
Peace.